guitar lovers of the internet, my name is Ollie and I'm here today to present to you the brand new for 2020 American Professional 2 range. So the American Professional 1 range was introduced in 2017, I believe it was. It's been a great run. They have been great guitars, but it is time for a refresh, and goddamn I am excited about these guitars. So today I'm talking about the Telecaster. Currently I'm holding Miami Blue. If I'm not mistaken, this is set to be sort of one of the new hero colors, and as you can see by the incredible looking finish, they've got a good reason for it to make it that color. So with the American Professional 2 range, I suppose they're taking what has been popular and building upon it. So we've kept that sort of Pro 1 DNA, but there have been a couple of upgrades. So very quickly, we've got VMod 2 pickups. So in terms of, you will hear a sound demo in a separate video. I will do a bit of playing in this video, obviously. I think the Pro ones are a little bit more honky and a tiny bit more muffled compared from what I heard from the demo that I did. I think these are a bit more dynamic. They have a bit more life to them. You can get a bit more articulation. It probably has to do with I'm very excited about playing this guitar as well. But hey, they sound great, honestly. So VMod 2 pickups. We also have a upgraded bridge system as well. So we've retained the brass saddles, but the new part is that you can actually have a top-loaded bridge as well. So what that means is that, of course, we can string through the body like a traditional Tele design, but if you want to get a slightly looser feel, like if you want to use a heavier gauge string for, you know, the sound reasons or tone reasons, you can put them through the bridge here, and it's basically going to give you a looser feel, but that bigger sound. But also by going through the bridge there, we're making more contact with metal instead of wood, so you're also going to get a brighter, twangier sort of sound. So of course with a Telecaster, it is known for its twang, so hey, you can do that. And if you really wanted to, you could also go between, you know, you could use some strings going through the bridge and some through the body. Again, it's a free world, make your own rules, don't worry about anyone tells you to do, but Fender are giving you the option, which is great. We also have a push-push tone knob as well, which is a series and parallel in the middle selection. I'll take you through that very soon. So yeah, new pickups, bridge, push-push. Now if we turn things over, we've also got, so this is something that I believe, well not I believe, I know, is sort of, it's almost like a hybrid between the Pro and the Ultra series. Because as you can see, we have a contoured neck heel here, basically giving us upper fret access. So that of course is something that's used on the Ultra series. They've also got the same string tree from the Ultra series, I believe, which is sort of like a tying feature. Yeah, upper fret access. We are maintaining the same number of frets at 22. We're maintaining the same fret size. We're also maintaining the same neck profile, but what we have now is an upgraded satin finish. So now we have it's called the Super Natural Satin Finish. It does feel to be, I don't know how they did it, just that little bit smoother. Not sticky in any way, shape or form, of course. It just feels good. I have vibed with it immensely. I've been having trouble finding the Tele. Every time I do find a Tele, for those of you who don't know, I work at a shop here in Perth, Western Australia called Sound Centre. Every time I find one that I like, somebody ends up buying it. So I was convinced that I wasn't meant to get a Tele, but I'm telling you, this guy could be the one. So yeah, super natural neck finish. And we also have rolled fretboard edges on this guitar now as well. Basically, it's just so much more comfortable. I don't know why all guitars don't come with rolled fretboard edges, but it just lets you play, it feels comfortable. It's everything that a modern guitar should be. So that's basically the American Pro 2. A couple of new finishes are available now as well. So of course, Miami Blue, as I mentioned. You've also got Dark Night, which is sort of like a dark blue, metallic bursty sort of finish. We've got Mercury, which is a silver burst. Not my favorite finish, but hey, if there are any Adam Jones fans out there that also want a Tele, could be the one for you. There's also Mystic Surf Green, which of course is inspired by Mystic Seafoam from the American Pro range. And so typically, if you were to get a natural or a butterscotch finish in the Pro 1 and most other Fender guitars, you would get it ash. Now there are shortages of ash worldwide now, so Fender are sort of looking for alternatives. So if you now get, I believe it's a natural or a sienna sunburst or a butterscotch finish, you will have it in roasted pine. Of course, roasted pine has been used in guitars for many, many years. It's a great alternative and it's a great tone wood as well. So well done to Fender. And yeah, all of the classic finishes as well. Some of them do use tortoiseshell guards on some of the sunburst finishes as well. Gives it a bit more of like a vintage sort of vibe, which is funny considering it's a sort of a cutting edge modern guitar, but yeah, it's great. So that's basically all of the upgraded specs, I believe. So yeah, let's have a listen to it. Currently you're listening to it, I've got it on channel 3 of an EVH 5150 with the gain right down low. I do love the sound of the amp, but of course we don't want it to be too gainy. That's going into my Boss WAZA tube amp expander, into a 410 sort of sim to make it more Fendery. So yeah, let's dive in. So that's the bridge pickup, very, very nice and telly-y. Typically I think bridge pickups and tellies have a tendency to be a bit too hot compared to the neck pickups, but I think they really have balanced it nicely in this new guitar. So let's go to the middle selection now. I'll give you an idea of the bridge again. Middle selection. So as I mentioned, we have a push-push. This is a series parallel. Basically, it's going to give you. So here's the normal sound. Push it down. It's not push-pull, which I like. A lot easier to sort of get in and out. So let's take it from the middle selection. To the neck. it sounds like a Tele, but somehow they've developed it to that sort of next level from what we had on the Pro. Of course, these are not noiseless pickups, so we do get that hum you associate with single coil pickups, but if you don't like it, get a noise gate. If you really don't like it, don't get something that makes that hum. It's that easy. Let's have a listen to some clean sounds very quickly as well. Again, if you do want to hear a direct comparison between the one and the two, you are welcome to jump on to my other video where it's a comparison between this Sunburst and this Miami Blue as well. But for now, here are some clean sounds. So we'll start with the bridge. Take things to the middle selection. God, I love that sound. And finally, over to the neck. So four distinct, very usable, great, inspiring, authentic Fender sounds there. Well, everybody, my name is Ollie again. This has been the Fender American Professional 2 Telecaster here in Miami Blue. If you do want to hear a direct comparison, like I said, feel free to check out my sound video. Otherwise, if you like the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more great videos coming out in future, feel free to subscribe. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks so much, guys. This has been Ollie.